Hello students, welcome to my channel Concept World. Today we are going to talk about equation of lines. Now in our previous video we have shown you that slope of a line and how to tell if two lines are parallel or perpendicular. Today the general equation of line. The general equation is given by ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And from this equation how to find the slope of a line. Slope is m, and let us rearrange this equation such that y comes out to be just y, means by equal to minus ax minus c, or y equal to minus a by b x minus c by b. This is called the slope of a line, that is m. What is slope? The tangent of the angle meant by the line with the x-axis. Let the angle be theta, then m slope equal to tan theta. Here slope comes out to be m equals to minus a by b, and if we put x equal to 0, then y becomes minus c by b. Now what is the point where x equal to 0 and y equal to minus c by b? That is the point where the line cuts the y-axis. This is called y-intercept. What is y-intercept? The distance from origin to the point where the line cuts the y-axis. So we get the y-intercept to be minus c by b. Usually the another form of line is y equal to mx plus k, where m is the slope, y is the y-intercept. Here y-intercept is given by minus c by b, as we can see. Suppose we have been told to find the equation of a line parallel to this line. So the equation of a line parallel to one line is always, the equation should always have slope to be same. So m equal to minus a by b, here slope will be same for the two lines, but the coefficient, means the y-intercept, may not be the same. So now what is slope? Slope is always minus coefficient of x by coefficient of y. That is, for any line we can find out the slope like this. Slope is same, so y equal to mx plus, let us take it c dashed or k dashed, whatever. So m here is the slope which is same as this, so we put it as y equal to minus a by b x plus c dashed. Rearranging the equation, ax plus by equal to b c dashed. Now let us take b c dashed to be any constant, which is, let it be k dashed. So ax or minus k dashed, then ax plus by plus k dashed equal to 0. This is the line parallel to this line. So for any line which is parallel to our given line, it will have the equation like this: ax plus by plus c2, here I am taking c2 equal to 0. The equation will be like this. Only the constant term which is not related to x or y will be changed. Now what if we have to find the line perpendicular to this line? Let the slope of this line be m1 equal to minus a by b, as we can see from the equation, and let the slope of the line we have to find be m2. From the properties shown in the last video, for two lines to be perpendicular, m1 into m2 equal to minus 1, or m2 comes out to be minus 1 by m1, that is b by a. Here we are rewriting this equation, again taking a constant c dashed, y equal to m2 x plus c dashed, or y equal to b by a x plus c dashed. Now rearranging this equation, we get bx minus ay plus AC dash equal to 0. This is the equation of line perpendicular to this line. So perpendicular line to this line is given by equation bx minus ay plus c dash equal to 0 or c1 equal to 0. Now let us visualize what is perpendicular line and what is parallel line. Suppose a line is like this. Perpendicular line, it always has the same distance from the given line, and so when we put them in the two-dimensional plane, the corresponding angle between them is same. They cut the x-axis at same angle, so slope m equal to tan of theta is same, but since it cuts the y-axis at different points, so the constant term not related to x or y is different. And for perpendicular line, let a line be like this, another line like this, which is having 90 degree with the previous line. This is the perpendicular line. Let us move on to our next topic, which is point slope form. What is point slope form? Let a line pass through a point P x1, y1, and let slope of the line be given m. So the equation of the line becomes y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. This is point slope form of a line. And now 2-point form. What is 2-point form? Let a line pass through 2 points x1, y1 and q x2, y2. From our previous video, we have seen that slope of a line passing through 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given by slope m equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So putting m in this equation and taking any of these points, let us take p only. So the equation is y minus y1 equal to m, means y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is the 2-point form. Remember, you can take any of the point, means it can be q2 or it can be q1. If it is q2, then y minus y2 equal to this thing into x minus x2. No problem. Now, I told you about the intercepts, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Let a line pass through the xy plane and let it cut the x-axis at a, 0 and y-axis at 0, b. Let origin be O, that is 0, 0. So distance of origin to the point where it cuts the x-axis, that is A, is the x-intercept. So x-intercept comes out to be A. And for the y-intercept, distance of origin to the point where it cuts the y-axis, that is B. So y-intercept equal to B. So the intercept form comes out to be x by A plus y by B equal to 1. This is called intercept form. So if we know the intercepts, x-intercept and y-intercept of a line, then we can find out the equation of the line. Now, the normal form. It is also called perpendicular form. the normal form is given by, the general equation of normal form is like this: x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to p. Now what is cos theta, sin theta and p? Let us understand. The line is going like this. This is the x axis and this is the y axis. The distance of origin, perpendicular distance of origin from this line is, suppose, p. Here this p, yes, and this line which connects origin, which is perpendicular to the line and which connects the origin to the line, has an angle theta with x-axis. So this theta and this p is used here. The normal form becomes x into cos of theta plus y into sin of theta equal to p. Now how to convert general form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 to perpendicular form? Now let us take an example. Let 3x plus 4y equal to 7, or 3x plus 4y minus 7 equal to 0. This is the equation which has been given to us. Now we have to rewrite the equation 3x plus 4y, or let us make it plus 7. We can deal with a great situation now, that is minus 7. 3x plus 4y equal to minus 7. We have to do what? We have to convert this c on the right hand side into positive. Means we have to multiply both the sides by minus. So minus 3x minus 4y equal to 7. Now a to capital A equal to minus 3 and capital B equal to minus 4. Okay, and capital C equal to 7. Cos theta comes out to be a by root under a square plus b square, and sin theta equal to b by root under a square plus b square. So here cos theta equal to a means minus 3. First of all, calculate this. Root under a square plus b square comes out to be 5. Okay, cos theta comes out minus 3 by 5, and sin theta comes out minus 4 by 5, and p, which is perpendicular, comes out to be, we are just dividing this whole equation by root under a square plus b square. So p comes out to be 7 by 5. So the net normal equation comes out to be minus 3 by 5x minus 4 by 5y equal to 7 by 5. This is the normal equation. Now, how to convert a normal form into general form? Taking the previous example only, I am writing down the normal equation. That is minus 3 by 5x minus 4 by 5y equal to 7 by 5. We do what? We divide it whole by the p. Suppose in this equation x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to p. We divide it by p. X by p sec theta plus y by p cosec theta equal to 1. And if we rearrange the rational parts, then we can take out the original equation. Suppose we are dividing it by minus 7 by 5. So minus 3 by 7 x minus 4 by 7 y equal to 1. Or if we rearrange it, then 3x plus 4y plus 7 equal to 0. This was the previous equation I gave you, that is the general equation. So we are back to the general equation again. Now the last topic of this video will be of distance form of a line. Suppose a line has an angle theta with x-axis, okay, and let it go through a point Q. That is x1 comma y1. Now taking an arbitrary point P with coordinates x comma y at a distance r from Q. So P to Q distance is r, and we draw a perpendicular to x, parallel to x axis, and a line perpendicular to x axis. These two intersects at some point. We don't have to deal with the point, just we have to see that this angle and this angle is the same. This is also theta. So the point distance from this point to this point comes out to be r cos theta, and from this point to this point comes out to be r sin theta. So the coordinates of P comes out to be x equal to x1 plus r cos theta and y equal to y1 plus r sin theta. Now see, this is y1. So y1 plus r sin theta, that is y, and this is x1 plus r cos theta, that is x. So now if we rearrange these two equations, x minus x1 by cos theta equal to r. Similarly, y minus y1 by sin theta, both of them equal to r. This is the distance form of a line. This is called distance form. So this is the end of this video. Hope you liked it and got useful information. Please subscribe my channel if you like my videos, and do ring the bell icon.